Alright, so this is kind of a response to Altex. He did a tier list for Harry Potter that was just sorry, man, but I did not care for it. It really wasn't my thing. That to me, yeah, I felt like you were saying some things wrong about Harry Potter. For one thing, he couldn't defeat everyone. He had issues defeating people. He had to learn to control his power. He had to learn the spells and stuff through years of the films. He had to learn each of them. He was weak as shit in the first 10 movies, and he couldn't defeat everything. He got his ass kicked plenty of times. Hell, he still got his ass kicked in the fucking newer movies. But I digress. This right here is a tier list for Star Wars. Since he did a tier list on Harry Potter, since I'm a Harry Potter fanboy, I'm gonna do a tier list for Star Wars since I know he's a Star Wars fanboy. Now these rankings are as follows: S is legendary, A is great, B is good, C is alright, and D is absolute shit. So let's go in and get into this tier list, starting with Phantom. It's so small I can't see it. That's Attack of the Clones. Fucking hated it. This is just boring. This movie was fucking boring. It was bland. There's nothing at all fucking going on with Attack of the Clones. The only interesting thing is maybe Jango Fett, but literally, there's nothing really special about this fucking movie. It was just boring and bland. I do not care for most of the prequels at all. Like, I don't care for most of them. I think they're garbage. So, next we got The Empire Strikes Back. That, of course, is a legendary film. It's a classic. It's one of the great Star Wars films of all times. I love The Empire Strikes Back. Such a classic film. I just wish they would release the original cut already. The Force Awakens. I'd say this one's pretty good. This one relied a lot on fan service to get fans in. J.J. Abrams, I think, did a decent job enough with Star Wars. But they really started to make Rey a Mary Sue. Like, honestly, when Altex talks about Harry Potter being a Gary Stu, Rey is a Mary Sue to no fucking end. Like, to me, I wholeheartedly agree on that. She knows everything without any fucking training, and it makes no sense since Luke had to go through training and everything to learn his powers and control his powers. Rey should not be able just to automatically know everything. It just does not make sense. So I think that's where they thought the Rey character is stupid. The only interesting character to me in the whole entire sequel trilogy was Finn and Kylo Ren. So up next is Star Wars: The Last Jedi, and you know what? Over the years of watching this movie, I watched it today actually, and I gotta put it in C. It's all right. I mean, the filmmaking aspect is really good, and what the filmmaking aspect of this movie is really what stands out in this movie. The filmmaking is just phenomenal, but everything else is just kind of garbage. We got to see at least see Mark Hamill for one last time, but I rewatched it today. It wasn't as bad as I ever thought it would be. I'm just playing. It's D tier, but the filmmaking is good. It's a bad movie, but the filmmaking is really good. Up next is original Star Wars, aka New Hope, legendary film. It's started it all. Great fucking movie. Episode 1, shit tier. Fucking hate everything about the only. Well, I can't say that. I did like Darth Maul, but everything else in this movie was absolute pure shit. I fucking hate it. I hate the Phantom Menace. It's one of my most hated fucking Star Wars films. Up next is Return of the Jedi. Putting that in A tier. It's a great movie. I do think there's some elements that could have been done better, in my opinion. It doesn't really hold up as well as like the first two in terms of story. I think the third movie had a weaker story than New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, but it's still a good movie nonetheless. Rogue One. It's a good movie. I never really cared much for Rogue One. It wasn't really my thing, but I understand why people like it, but it's just not really my thing. I did think it was a good movie, though. It had great moments in it. Revenge of the Sith, S tier, one of the best to me. I love Revenge of the Sith. It's so fucking good. Solo, absolutely fucking hated Solo. We didn't need a Solo movie. We didn't even ask for a Solo movie, like, at all. And last but not least, Rise of Skywalker. Just another awful fucking movie. Just, to me, this was so bad. Fucking did not like anything about it. It was just bland, boring. They fucked up on so many things. And they brought the Emperor back for no fucking reason. Like, I don't know why they fucking brought the Emperor back, but they didn't need to bring Emperor Palpatine back. It was dumb. But anyway, this is my ranking. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know Altex probably is. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'll talk to you guys next time.